Inside the Huddle with Steve Corries from ClaxonSports.com. Sponsored by Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
Coming up next on Inside the Huddle is our conversation with James Herman, the head coach of the Coshocton Redskins.
This is Coshocton County. This is our home. And when something unexpected happens, it's nice to know that excellent care is right here in our neighborhood. At Coshocton Regional Medical Center, we understand that injuries and illnesses are never convenient. And that's why we're making it easier than ever to get care when you need it at our urgent care in Coshocton and our walk-in clinics in Warsaw and Newcomerstown. Be seen today at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Corries along with James Herman, the head coach of the Coshocton Redskins, and it's basketball time. And, Coach, really the first thing I wanted to talk about a little bit was about the preseason, how things are going.
Well, if you didn't know, it's the most wonderful time of the year, and preseason has been wonderful. We've had a lot of time together. We've actually had over 20 practices already, 4 scrimmages. The guys are healthy. We've had a lot of fun. We've worked really hard, and now we're ready to play.
You know, I want to talk a little bit about, as well, about you yourself being at Coshocton. First year, I think it was 11 wins year. Good tournament win last year, 15. Then you get a nice tournament win against Sandy Valley in the big game at Martins Ferry. And, you know, you can just see how things have developed with the program as you've continued to grow here. And I'm just kind of interested now in your third year, what's the differences from year one to year 3?
Well, obviously the growth of the players, they get better, but also the familiarity, it's a bad word, of the system. There's so many things we've been able to do already this year because the guys have been in the same system for going into their third year. We have a couple new guys, and their head has been swimming because not only do we have everything in at this point, but I said last night as we're finishing practice, I mean, we weren't even close to having this much accomplished at this point in the season. And that's from all levels doing the same thing. That's what makes it the terminology. I mean, there were so many things in that first year that I would say. I mean, I said when I got here, there was great tradition here at Coshocton. We've had good coaches over the years. But I would say something and the guys wouldn't necessarily know what I was talking about because it was just a different terminology. And all that's gone now, which makes the ease of transition so much better.
All right, let's talk a little about players. You know, you lost 5 seniors from a year ago, and most people would say, oh, boy, what are they going to do to rebuild? Well, you've got 4 starters back, basically guys that played a lot of basketball, and, you know, I foresee those kids really coming along.
Absolutely. I mean, we lost 5 seniors last year. They all contributed well. I mean, big-time minutes. I mean, Antoine, Kobe, Gage, Aiden Braxton. I mean, it was just and Bentley Cunningham, who missed the majority of it with being hurt. But those guys gave us a lot, and they really allowed us to have a 16-win season last year with their leadership and their play. So we are going to miss them. But you're right. We got 5 returning lettermen, 4 guys who started a lot, and 1 who played 6 quarters a night. You know, I don't know why he did that. Coach might have been an idiot. But we have 5 guys who are battle-tested and ready to go. And then we've got a whole other slew of young men who are just itching for the chance, which is starting to grow our depth, which is a wonderful thing to have this early in the year.
See, that was the one thing also I wanted to discuss a little bit is the depth situation. You've got guys that have played a lot of basketball, but you have some new guys coming along that really haven't been exposed to this as of yet, and I was wondering how they've come along, especially in scrimmages.
Well, it's great to be able to go against ourselves in practice because that really does grow the young guys, and it does it quickly. The guys who we have coming back, man, on one side, it's going to be really hard to take them off the floor because they do everything so well, they communicate, and they play hard. So it's on one side, it's hard to take them off the floor, but on the other side, if I don't take them off the floor and get these other guys those minutes early in the season so that we can grow over the course of the season, we'll be in trouble at the end. So we'll use our bench, and we'll let those guys go through their growing pains, and hopefully our olders can take care of their younger brothers and get them prepared.
All right, last question. Philo's the opener here at the Wigwam here this evening. And, Coach, just give us a little preview.
Well, Philo, I think, is very good. I thought we did a great job against them last year. The score ended up being a little bit lopsided, but Logan Lonsberry also hit 8 threes that night and was on absolute fire. We only had 8 guys that night when we played them last year. I'm quite certain that Philo has had us circled on their schedule since that day. So we have to come in prepared because they have talent. They've got size. They got a good coach in Coach Trout. So we've got our hands full tonight, but that's the way it's going to be every single night. We're not going to show up and just win. We'll have high expectations about the year, but we're never just going to show up to the gym and win. We got to go in and battle and take it.
Hey, listen, I appreciate your time and good luck on the season.
It's great to see you again, Coos.
Inside the Huddle from ClaxonSports.com. Sponsored by Coshocton Regional Medical Center.